My name is Ernst Springhorn. I'm the executive chef here at Scottsdale Village Square, located in beautiful Scottsdale. The healthcare and retirement community is the fastest growing industry right now in the United States. I spent most of my 40 years in the kitchen in large convention type of hotels. The residents who are retiring now are much more of a sophisticated gourmet eater. We have been watching wine and cooking shows for 20 years. So the health industry are seeking for more experienced culinarians to upgrade their services. The challenges in having a tray line for a type of room service functions. In larger hospitals, the distances are larger. Even in our facility, we cover about 2 acres. So the challenges is of having a product, wholesome product, at a wholesome temperature of 150 or 170 degrees, lasting a minimum of 30 to 45 minutes at that temperature or better, to ensure wholesomeness when the resident or patient at that time receive their food. The instant result with the system we had chosen was that not only is the food wholesome during the plating, but the actual conductive heat heats it up even more during the transport. We kind of investigated several different products. We leaned towards, after the results and seeing it physically in action in other facility, we found the system we chose to be the most easy adaptable and most easy to use for our associates who are actually working the tray line, with immediate results. The instant result after we started with 3 days of intensive training were really instant. Not only were there labor savings involved, also the actual guidelines, federal guidelines of plating to residents shrank. And we were normally right on time and most of the time critically 5-10 minutes late. That reversed it. We are now right on time or 5 minutes early. So that set us right there with an A inspection, plus the residents himself immediately got a better quality of a product. So we went kind of from 75 to 100 in 3 days. And now after 6 months, like I mentioned, we have a resident satisfaction for over 95%. That includes all types of acute care, assisted, and independent living. The variety of serving dishes with the right type of lid in different portion size control. So if you have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner with us, portion control is essential. Cambro allows us to have different display options, from soup bowls to dessert, tulip shells, to dessert type of event, which all can be covered and safely dated and labeled and served. Before, we had major challenges, not only with the tray cards being spilled on and kind of getting illegible. Also, the food product himself stayed picture perfect. The way we designed the plate had arrived actually at the resident. So that was major. Also, they're the most easy to clean and stackable and dry. Dry is a very strong health issue. We were, so in the amount of trays we wash, we want a faster dry time. That was also checked, and it was really favorable. The Premier program is an outstanding tool to pre-plan and do a price point value. You're buying a product, a known product, for a certain price. In addition to that, the online applications give you a lot of assistance in case you haven't been there, like catalogs, prior experienced reviews of people. And that was one of the areas where I found Cambro popping up. To place yourself in the market, food and beverage is absolutely normally on top of the list. To improve on that with the product, meaning that I have absolutely no worries that my plate presentation arrives in the room at a wholesome temperature, is there, we can get more creative. So the market thrives us to look for the most innovative ideas, the most easy to use, and directly contributing to our bottom line. We are a business when we are looking to contribution to the bottom line. Cambro assists us in that because there is no more waste and there are no more penalties. We got to be honest about that too.